up, fellas? What it do? What's good? It's KC the Red Pill Alpha. Just leaving the barbershop, leaving the grocery store, getting some few, you know, items, odds and ends, here and there. But I wanted to school you guys on something real quick. And I'm gonna make this short, so the intro we ain't gonna get into none of that. Y'all know about the intro by looking at my other videos. So let me school you guys on something real quick. I was watching what's her name? The Bad Boy Dating Show, Mr. Lucario. Shouts out to him. I'm digging this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm subscribed to him. I'm definitely fucking with him. But I was watching something that he was saying, him and Alan Roger Curry. And well, he was saying it about Alan Roger Curry on how Alan Roger Curry got the advanced game when it comes to seducing women without them even seeing you, just over the phone. Having them playing with that pussy and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? And dude, when he said that, I thought I was the only one that does those things. I thought I was the only one that ever did that type of stuff. But fellas, let me break it down to you. Let me get straight to it. And shouts out to Mr. Lucario. That let me know that this is a big world. This goes around. I don't know if Alan Roger Curry did time in prison. I don't know if Lucario, I don't think he ever went down. I don't know about Alan Roger Curry. I don't know if he did time or what, but that's how I learned mine, by doing time in prison. That's how I learned how to seduce women without even them seeing me, over the phone, playing the phone lottery just as well. And I'm going to put you guys up on the phone lottery real quick. When you're doing time in prison, this is the phone lottery. You just pick up a phone in the wing, out in the bay or the wing, or in your dorm area, however you call it, and what prison you from, where prison you did time at, you know what I'm saying? So you got the phones, about 8 or 9 phones, some more, some less. And you got guys be on there talking to their women, their wives, their kids, their family, and things of that nature. Then you got certain guys, dog, that just jump on the phone and dial numbers. And you be like, huh? You probably thinking like, what the fuck? That's crazy. But yeah, that's prison. That's what goes down. That's what goes down in there. That's what goes on in there. You must understand that guys is doing time. And we got nothing but our mouthpiece. We can't utilize our body. We're not out in the physical world. So we can't do nothing but, utilize our mouthpiece. So we used to pick up the phone and dial numbers. And whatever woman that answered, we shoot our shot, and we game her, chop her up, mack her up and everything. And they be sending money. They'll come to visit you. They'll be playing with their pussy on the phone, doing all that shit. After the time build up and you talking to her, once you get her in the groove of conversating with you and she's feeling you like that, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't even got to send pictures yet to her. She ain't even got to send the pictures to you. So, that was back when I was doing time. Now everything is email and they got computers in there. When I was doing time, they didn't have no computers. We was going off the letters, high-ass phone calls, and that's what it was. Now everything is kind of leveled out and it's kind of smoother. You know what I'm saying? So I pulled a chick like that before. I'm going to make it real quick. I got on there and I played the phone lottery. Pulled a chick, chopped my game to her, had her laughing, had her, smiling and everything. I sure would like to see you, to see how you look, this and that, boom, boom, boom. But you can call me back later. I get off work at 6 o'clock. She gave me the number, I had the number, but you know what I'm saying? She like, you remember my number? Because I told her I was just dialing, She like, how did you end up with my number? I said, look, check this out. I was just dialing numbers, you know what I'm saying? Trying to see if I can reach out to someone that can transfer this information for me to my family because I lost contact with them. I pulled a sorrow roll, you know what I'm saying? And she fell for it, and was like, remember this number then if you dial the number, boom. And I wrote it down. I'm like, okay, I got it. Because you ain't going to really remember because you're just dialing numbers, you know what I'm saying? So I hit her back at 7 o'clock. Mind you, we locked down at like 9 or 10 o'clock at night, so I hit her like at 7 instead of 6. I gave it a little time because I was also doing some other things. So it kind of slipped me. So I hit her back at 7. And so when I hit her back at 7, I was chopping to her and shit. See, I just got home from work. I'm great, getting in the shower. This and that. Call me right back in like 20 more minutes. I called her back. Remind you, them phone calls was like fucking $5 a minute or some shit back then. They was high. It was MCI service that the companies was going through. And I hit her back. Man, I had that woman playing with her pussy like a motherfucker on the phone, bro. Real talk. And she never even seen me, And then I ended up shooting her a letter and shot her a picture. She ended up shooting me a picture back. She was a little, on the chunky side. She was pretty as fuck though. I'm like, okay, cool. She was going through a divorce, had 3 children. And I'm like, okay, we was chopping it up and everything. And before she even came to visit, she came to visit me a couple times, And, I had to be on some bullshit. I wasn't on my way home. So I had to have her thinking I was on my way home the next year, 6 months. And so when the time came, this nigga ain't coming home. So I'm ready to get the fuck on. He lying like a motherfucker. But to keep it going, to keep my game going, I had her strung along just as well as a couple other women. Just off conversation over the phone without them seeing me. But back to what I was saying, when she seen me, when she got my letter and my picture, she shot hers back. Then she came and visited me. I got her to invest in me. Because when she came and visited me, she was getting cigarettes out there. That's back when we were taking cigarettes from the visiting room back to the yard. And we was, cigarettes is the money on the yard back then. I don't know, now I ain't been in there in this little second. So cigarettes was money on the yard. So I'm taking it back to the yard. She's paying for photos. She's paying for the food that's up there. And she threw $40, $50 on my books, investing into me right then and there. You know what I'm saying? And fellas, what I'm trying to tell you is that seduction doesn't always come from your physical, your looks and the way you walk, the way you talk, or the way you carry yourself in your behavior. Seduction comes from just the conversations that you have, just a little bit of conversation, a little bit of intellect that you have, and how to navigate your words and how to move your mouthpiece. That's game. That's what seduction mainly lies at, is in your mouthpiece. Everything else is kind of subjective. I'm just keeping it real. If she likes it, she likes it. She don't, she don't. But one thing she can't escape is your mouthpiece. She can't get away from that. That's why you got ugly motherfuckers. And I ain't trying to disrespect nobody. We don't do that on the channel. You got motherfuckers that's fried with the baddest motherfuckers. Got that mouthpiece. And he ain't tricking because he got that mouthpiece. It's all in your mouthpiece, man. It's how you come off, and how you talk, and I've done it before. So when Mr. Lucario was speaking on it, I said, damn, this is real spit. Because this is, and I fucks with him. That's what made me fuck with him real hard, because I know he knows what he's talking about. And that's something I developed in prison. Now, I don't know if I would have picked up those skills outside. I don't know that. Ain't no telling how my life would have went. But I developed those skills in prison. And I still got those skills with me. I don't really got to see you. And I can get on Tinder and all that shit. They see my picture, whatever. But I have them beaten up like it ain't shit. Just off a couple words. It's how you talk. It's how you come off. And that's game. So, fellas, you must understand. Seduction is not always in your physical and in your appearance, in your image. Seduction lies in your mouthpiece. That's where is it at. Like these videos, share them, and subscribe. And this is real game, man. I've done that before. And majority of guys that did a long bit, 5 years, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 20 years, they done that. We got that in us. Yeah, you got guys that did a lot of time that ain't got that in them. Of course, that's always the yin and the yang. But a lot of those guys got that in them. That's why they be like, damn, them dudes in prison be having game. And say, yeah, we got nothing but our mouthpiece. That's all we can use, our mouth. We ain't got nothing else. So once it's like a man with one arm. What is he going to do? He's going to learn how to use the other arm that he got, and he's going to use it to his best ability. And he's going to get around with that one arm, he or she, because that's all they got. That's all it is, man. Like these videos, share them and subscribe. Like I said, thousands to go and more, and let's get to it. Holla.